I don't see a world where Team WE are able to function later on. Like the scaling of the Scion, the Kindred, the Xayah, even the Aurora, who has some nice AP ratios, is going to be way too much. It's going to be about the over-the-top early game damage. Dude, what are those, like, couches they have? Like, the influencer booths?
The VIP area, brother. LPL? I would love to be sitting on a couch watching League of Legends right now.
I mean, I gotta work and stand, man. If I sit down, I'm gonna be wrong. Okay, that graph's a lie. I don't believe that WE graph at all.
Are you suggesting that we get a casting couch?
Yes.
Oh,
no way.
My goodness. I cannot believe that worked.
No
First
way.
blood going over to Team WE.
Trade, right? Not even a flash advantage with them showing top. They can look mid. Karis doesn't wait to see where Scout goes, and frankly, they don't. Oh, White Cube still playing. The Shun might be in trouble.
He's gonna
Does
hop
get the
over
crab,
here, but he's gonna get chased down by Cube. Flash for flash. What? Oh, he flashes to the other end of the pit, and Monkey finds the kill. What's going on with the goat over on JDG and over on the bot lane here? We are seeing a 1-for-1 where Pays manages to find the kill over Taeyun, and now Pays is going to look for the second one here. Got a lot of feathers, a lot of auto attacks, but he's not going to be able to find more. They need to make this play happen. Shun has had a lot of downtime, so it has to happen.
Well, Vampire can catch it. He's going to have to.
Well, he will,
Goodbye.
And it looks like he will go down with the ship here. See, he's just not quite tanky enough to be able to survive through it. He's taking a couple of turn shots, but you'll be okay. A successful play there by JDG.
I'm making sure that Pays gets kills and Pays gets fed, which always okay to sack resources as the Scion if you're making sure that your Xayah is getting more. Yeah, Missing has 6. Vampire does not. That's significant.
Yeah, they got to try to find a way in. They're Khan missing that Q here. Scaris wants to go in, wants to land this charm, forcing the ultimate out of Allah. One grub will go down. JDG getting forced out. Shun, he had to use his flash too.
Allah's out of there. They can play this.
Yeah, let's see. Shun looking to
Allah
hop
cannot
back in.
join.
Maybe still this last one is Missing is going to get caught up here, and he goes down. Between Worlds from Scout coming through. So he managed to find a way on top of Pays. Shun taking good damage as Pays is trying to get away, but he's slowed up. The root is coming out huge, and Karis will be able to survive. He'll be able to hop out of there.
Just deciding to walk into Q range of Vampires Leona and getting one-tapped, which level 6 advantage be damned. As Missing being one-shot, very significant there. I'm going to enable Team WE to pick up the 2 grubs, which gets them the objective into Q range of Vampire, and just getting one-shot, which, yeah, that wasn't great. Meanwhile,
you know what else is suspect?
Cube's going down.
Cube.
Good find.
Shun shows up to the top lane, gets his second kill. Still only on 2 marks for the moment with the sweep. As
They have to be careful of Allah. Yeah, look at Allah. He's
Cube has no
that
TP.
wave. Yeah, he's walked down early. There's no TP, so I think it's just a dragon give. And WE looking to cut them off on the way back in.
Let's see what they're going to be able to do as
This is
Vampire is
frisky.
moving down. He will be
JDG
level 6.
they're wary.
Oh, I like this. I like this. Here we go. We're going to go all the way in here with the ultimate over the top from the center. Multiple members staying alive. Scout a little low, but the triple knockup is there. And Pays comes down to pick up the scraps of Team WE. Even Allah will get in there for a little bit of help, but a really, really good play out of the Pays Missing bot lane. And then all that's left is for Pays to pick this one up on Vampire, which I'm sure he will in a moment or two. Well, Vampire doing well to burn a lot of time here.
I mean, what a Lamb's respite coming out from Shun. I know he went down. That pretty much made the play happen. As I think I just saw Vampire lose his real flash. First Brick would get it for Team WE, and I think they're going to pick it up here in the bot half. So Team WE getting back out of the map here has been okay, but Cube in trouble yet again, but he has friends.
He's a walking stack, or maybe he isn't. Ultimate over
friends.
the top from the center to try to shield him up. A Monkey and Vampire can't get in there. He is just a walking stack, bro, as he goes down. That pink ward will get cleared out.
I really like how JDG is playing this Kindred into the York. We've seen York be a really big power pick. Again, this Champions kit interacts really, really, really well against York, and I love the fact that JDG are really cashing in with Allah and Shun, just hard focusing down Cube. I know he's only gone down twice, but just setting him behind the curve like this, and you can see how easy these plays look for JDG to pull off, and just how unplayable it is for the York when Kindred gets set top. Really like the focus from JDG. As Shun, of course, wants to get to 4 stacks, get that break point, but first brick secured, and that's going to be Feats going over to Team WE as Scout.
He's going after Karis. The Between Worlds, the flash is burnt.
Ooh.
We have control of this river once again, but JDG bearing down on them. Taeyun trying to keep them at bay as this dragon has been started up. Karras does have that stolen ultimate in the back pocket right now, just looking for a good opportunity.
Missing?
They want to go into Missing. Charm is on to multiple members, and Missing is going to fall. Scout gets charmed on the backside too. He's got to flash away, but Monkey ults the wall, and now Cube has to try to get away. Monkey getting back in though because he's got the Rakan body, and now they're looking for a little bit more. Pace is the target. He gets blown up as Shun couldn't save him. Shun couldn't save him, and they turn on to Allah, and they take him down too as Team WE are fighting back.
The Lamb's Respite was late, and Missing again gets caught at the start of it. It was the quickness that was stolen away by Karras that found Missing, who was way too far up with no ult for himself. That led to the first death and the first reset coming in for Monkey. I know it didn't connect on the Pays, but, sorry, Scout, but at least he got his flash out as WE.
Karras wasn't able to actually get close. He's going to look for it, but Scout shows up. And now they're going to maybe look for a turnaround here. Karras going to drop the Between Worlds, able to escape a sticky situation as Cube gets the turret on the bottom side.
Vampire might be going down.
Oh, wait.
Monkey's
Monkey is here. Looking for a turnaround on the Shun, potentially gets knocked up. Scout is here. They did stun Missing. He's getting very low, but again, nobody else really around to help out. But a teleport coming in from the backside.
It's
they're going to engage on the Scout. Missing is going to exit with Shun, and that means Scout's wrapped up. He's able to go between worlds, but Cube with that clutch teleport coming in after the roof, and an absconded duck lands on the Scout, and Karras is able to find the kill, and things are unraveling for JDG.
Forcing so hard in what I consider still a power window for the Viego and the Silas versus what we have. Missing?
Oh, Missing! Oh, goodness.
This is Missing.
He's living up to his namesake, man. And on this Rakan, this is his champion. And this is something that we really haven't talked about, is that Missing early on in the year was a big started up by Team WE. He is actively hurting JDG. Let's see if JDG are able to bail out their much maligned support in this game.
This is the champion that he had, like, what, a 27-game win streak on? It just absolutely filthy. I think career, I know it's over a 75% win rate.
Yeah, it's just below 80%. And meanwhile, I mean, Cube is just doing his thing.
Cube, he doesn't have a TP. WE's going to try and buy as much time as they want.
TP,
I don't think Otacon matters a ton. They can't walk forward past the past everything, but yeah, they don't care. If they're able to delay the bases, this is going to be at least an inhibitor turret down. If I'm Cube, I don't take the inhibitor yet. I would not push past this, and therefore I think it's kind of a waste of a TP from Allah. Because if you take an inhibitor this early, I don't think it's good. Now they see Allah.
Hang on, Karras. Karras is so deep right here. He's going to use Between Worlds, but he gets knocked up and goes down and gives over a shutdown to Pays and a miscue from WE.
Yeah, he thought the Between Worlds could get him out of there. That was not the case. He does have a TP, but I think he only has enough mana for like a combo and a half.
Taeyun can't really find a way in. Vampire's just going to go all the way in right now. Get some shielding. Flashes out as they burn the ultimate out of Pays. Karras going in, but he's only able to charm up one, and he gets stuffed by Missing. And now they're going to try to turn it around to Monkey, and they do. JDG win the fight critically.
Really well played by Allah and JDG, missing another good counter engage. As I think that after the last fight, Yanni might have seen a difference of ideas here for JDG, with them being like, okay, Missing, you can't be on the front line anymore. Let's try and catch the Silas and Viego when they go in. That's looked a lot more successful.
All right, the Maiden trying to help out Cube a little bit here, but let's see, Scout really trying to chase him down all on the angle tube. Scout is going to burn the flash here, so
I'm surprised about that.
As long as Cube doesn't really burn his flash, this is a successful play, even if he dies on the side lane here. There's 40 seconds until the Baron. He is going to burn his flash now to try to get the rest of his team there. Here comes a teleport from behind. Taeyun coming through as well, but guess what? JDG's here too. Karras going in. They're going to target out Scout. He's low. He's dead. His shoot is late again on the Lamb's Respite. They are not synced up right now, Cubby. It's a double kill for Karras, and the Baron's up in 20.
We just saw Team WE reach for a fight, and on the back half, we saw the Scout and Allah reach way too far. Again, just pull off this. Just hitting it could be big in the first place, and Missing's dead.
Oh, Missing just walks into it. And Monkey will pick up another. Shun desperately trying to find a way in, perhaps a little too desperately. And finally, he will just settle for his chickens. But JDG, once again, it felt like they were pulling it together, and they just fall apart again.
About to take game 3 against JDG here. They have Senna scaling, and it feels like they can really overwhelm them on the push, which they're doing with the Baron. There's going to be a lot of gold picked up. There's a lot of standing gold still on the map. As you can see, York focusing on bot. That inhibitor's opened up. It's okay to take now. And Taeyun, I know that you get to, use that R going up against the Viego and the Sylas, but up against Senna, that's hard. As Cube
we're
is
selling
down
out for
flash.
Cube.
Okay.
We're selling out for Cube.
He's dead.
Everything is going to be burnt on him.
Yeah,
Team
Paze is there.
WE
He's dead.
cannot get close.
That's a turret. The Dragon spawning in 5 is BWE focusing on the wave first. Vampire going to trade some of his health to spot Scout, but I think that's well worth it. WE is going to get in here. They're wait to the Dragon. That goes down. TP from Cube, but that's wait.
Yeah,
and they
and
route JDG.
it's not on the other side. Yeah, they're slowing some of these members, but a teleport matched
coming.
by Ala here.
They're going to get mid-enter from this, but not worth it all. JDG, the fact they stuck it with the 2 marksmen is big. Them crossing here, though, could be dangerous. Karis.
He's got that between worlds to do good damage. Vampire wants a piece of the action. Karis gets a little bit too close. He goes golden. The knockup is there onto Monkey. Monkey's got to try to find a way out, and they manage to take down Karis. Monkey in the GA. Cube gets over the wall, but Taeyun has to try to shield up his jungler, who is now taken over the body of Missing. Scout low, but not going to go down. Taeyun trying to kite this one out. Shun does pop that, but that ultimate to try to keep himself alive. Monkey gets to the backside, but he dies. But Taeyun has that range. He's hitting from so far away. He gets knocked up critically. Scout not really able to get close. What a close fight there.
Try and play around Taeyun in the range, but yeah, ripping it's the move. You have double marksman. Just start plugging the objectives. Monkey's not
4,
here yet.
3,000. It's down. It's secured by JDG. They're going to turn on to Ala. Meanwhile, Cube is getting an inhibitor over on the other side. Vampire comes in with a big stun there. This is huge, but Scout managed to get back, and now the turnaround is here. Missing going to look for charms here. Hops over to Ala's dead body, and they find Paze. Paze drops the ultimate down to keep himself alive. Lamb's Respite is there too, as Shun is able to hop out, but Paze cannot, and Monkey is bearing down on them. He falls, but guess what? It's Taeyun, the hero, making the play happen. It's a triple kill.
That's it, a 4v5. Yes, the Baron goes over, but it's only on the shoulders of Scout, who's going to have to stop the push. Cube already got 1 Nexus turret. Scout's doing his best to kite it out, but they're going to rotate. I think this is the game, Yanni.
It's the Baron for Nexus trade, Cubby. JDG opted into it, and WC said, we will take it, baby. Team WE are 1 win away from doing what every LPL fan thought was impossible.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.